Now today we are going to talk about how did the subsidiary alliance work and how were the people, how were the rulers affected because of subsidiary alliance. The system was like a sweet poison implementing this system. Wellesley annexed so many provinces and expanded the rule of the East India Company. So it was like a sweet poison, right? They are saying we will help you, but in return you have to follow our terms. And these terms were such that you could say that British were kind of ruling over those regions only, because if you can't take decisions on your own, for every tiny decision you have to take permission from the British, then it is like indirectly Britishers are ruling over you only, right? Governor General Wellesley asked Tipu Sultan to accept the subsidiary alliance, which he refused. For declining the alliance system, the company, with the support from the Nizam, attacked Mysore in 1799. During this fourth Mysore war, Tipu Sultan lost his life while fighting against the British. Now what happened is that obviously General Wellesley told Tipu Sultan that of Mysore that you accept our terms, you accept subsidiary alliance. Tipu Sultan said, I don't want to accept your subsidiary alliance, I don't want to be the part of subsidiary alliance. And the Britishers, they took help of the Nizams and they attacked Mysore, which led to the fourth Mysore war in in the year 1799, and in this fourth Mysore war, Tipu Sultan lost his life and he died. After Wellesley, Hastings came to India as Governor General. He waged a war with Nepal and made Gurkhas to join the army. So after Wellesley, who came? Hastings came, okay, and Hastings, he declared war on Nepal, and he told Gurkhas, okay, Gurkhas are people from Nepal, to join the army. Hastings fought the battle with the Pindharas and took control over them. So next battle which Hastings fought was the Pindharas. With the third Maratha war, the supremacy of the company was established. So by the time they attacked Marathas, okay, the Marathas were defeated and Britishers became very, very powerful. So the two most powerful kingdoms which were there in India at that point of time, Mysore and the Marathas, they both were brought under control by the British, and British became the most powerful European power in India. In comparison to earlier Governor General, William Bentinck is known as the Liberal Governor General. So out of all the Governor Generals who came to India and who ruled over India, your Governor General William Bentinck was the most nicest person. Liberal meaning he was very nice, he understood the problems of the Indians, he knew that the Britishers, what they are doing, some of the things are wrong, okay, and he was a nice person. Bentinck believed in dissatisfaction in different states due to the imperialistic policy adopted by the previous Governor Generals could not bring about unity. So he was very liberal in his deals. So what did he do? Imperialistic means British policy, okay, that is called imperial power. The British power was called the imperial power. So William Bentinck, he knew that the policy or the things or the methods which were adopted by the Britishers, by the earlier Governor General, was not right, and that it would not bring unity among people, it would just create fear among people. And he knew this thing, and whichever policy he adopted, whichever things which he did for the Indians were not bad, okay, he did very good things for the Indians. So all the Britishers were not bad. Yes, few of them were really bad, but there were also the other few who worked towards making the Indian society good, okay. Now the next Governor General who came was Lord Dalhousie. Lord Dalhousie came to India as a Governor General in 1448. He was a fierce imperialistic. Dalhousie adopted the policy of annexation for expansion of company and the British imperialism in India. So now what did Dalhousie do? Dalhousie was a person who was a very, very ambitious person. What is an ambitious person? He wanted to become very powerful, he wanted to occupy as many Indian territories as he wanted, and he was very rude, he was very harsh, and he was very strict, okay. And he adopted a policy of annexation. Okay, what policy did Wellesley adopt? He adopted subsidiary alliance, right? Now the next policy which was adopted was by Lord Dalhousie, and this policy was called as policy of annexation. You know, you have your hill station Dalhousie, it is named after this person. Okay, first policy which he adopted was annexation by war. War is direct war કરીને territories લઈ લીધી હતી, અને two such territories were taken by war, that is Punjab and Pegu. Annexation due to dying without a heir. Okay, now this was another policy which was adopted by Dalhousie, wherein he said that suppose a kingdom, okay, suppose in a particular kingdom, if the ruler dies without leaving a natural heir meaning ki let us say ki I am ruling over Bhavnagar, okay, I am the king. If I die અને મારે પોતાનું કોઈ બાળક નથી, મારે કોઈ પોતાનું છોકરું નથી, તો મારું કિંગડમ ઓટોમેટિકલી બ્રિટિશર્સને વયું જશે. ઓકે, let us consider another scene કે મારે કોઈ પોતાનું બાળક નથી, પણ મેં એક બાળકને દત્તક લીધી છે, કે મેં એને અડોપ્ટ કર્યું છે. ઓકે, કે ભાઈ હું મરી જઈશ પછી આ બાળક કિંગ બનશે, હું એને અડોપ્ટ કરું છું. તો એ અડોપ્શન પોલિસી બી અલાવ નહોતી કે ભાઈ તો બી કિંગડમ બ્રિટિશર્સને વયું જશે. તમારું પોતાનું જ બાળક કિંગ બની શકે, બાકી તમે દત્તક કે અડોપ્ટ લઈને કોઈને કિંગ ન બનાવી શકો. સો ધીસ વોઝ ધ પોલિસી વિચ વોઝ અડોપ્ટેડ બાય ધ બ્રિટિશ to take more territories under them. Okay, and we have territories like Satara, Jhansi, Udaipur, Nagpur. Okay, all these places were taken away by annexation due to king dying without a heir. Heir એટલે મારા પછીની જનરેશનનું બાળક જે થ્રોન પર બેસે એને heir કહેવાય. Heir, okay, person who is going to become the next king, okay, is called an heir. Annexation on the pretext of mismanagement. What is mismanagement? Mismanagement is a term which is referred to as when you are not able to manage things properly. Let us say if I am a ruler and if I am ruling over Bhavnagar, but I don't know how to rule properly, people are fighting, there is no water, there is no food, people are not happy, I am not able to manage the situation, then that is called mismanagement. So Awadh was a place which was annexed or which was taken away by Lord Dalhousie, saying that you are not able to manage Awadh properly, I am going to take it. This was not true. Okay, Awadh could manage itself properly, but Britishers lied to Awadh and took away the territory. Okay, forcefully, kind of like they were forced to take away the territory. Annexation on pretext of debt collection. Debt collection એટલે ઘણા એવા કિંગડમ્સ હતા જેને બ્રિટિશર્સ આગળથી પૈસા લીધા હતા, ઉધાર લીધા હતા, અને they were not able to pay the debt. Debt એટલે they were not able to pay back the loan, and on such condition the places were taken away by the Britishers, and one such place was Nizam's Warad province. Okay, annexation to end the namesake rule. What is namesake rule? કે નામના વાસ્તે rule થાય છે. Okay, in reality the rule is not proper. In reality નામના વાસ્તેના kings બન્યા છે. Okay, what is નામના વાસ્તેના king? Sometimes the kings did not have the quality to rule, but they were ruling just for the sake of ruling, just for the fact that their father was a king, so they were made the king and they were ruling bas naam ke vaste. Okay, so that is called annexation on to end namesake rule, and two territories which were taken under control on that note was Karnataka and Tanjore. So this was the policy adopted by Dalhousie. Okay, beside being imperialistic, Dalhousie was also a reformist. Okay, though he was a person who believed in spreading British rule, in being little cruel, but he was also a reformist. Reformist એટલે એને થોડા changes લાવ્યા હતા Indian society માં, which is for the good. Okay, the first railway line in India, which was between Mumbai to Thane in 1853. So he introduced the first railway line in India, which was between Mumbai and Thane in 1853. Wireless system between India and England. Okay, wireless system to pass on the message from India to England and from England to India. So that wireless system was put forward by Lord Dalhousie. He established Public Works Department. What is Public Works Department? It is a department which sees that people, whether the roads are proper or not, whether people are getting water or not, whether people have food or not. So that is Public Works Department. So he was the first person who set up Public Works Department in India. He also introduced English education. Okay, they were all introduced during his time. He passed the laws to ban child marriage and advocated remarriage, widow remarriage. So what did he do? He banned child marriage. Okay, he said that I'm going to ban child marriage, marrying of young children is not allowed, and he promoted widow remarriage. Widow means vidwa. વિધવા લોકોને ફરીવાર લગ્ન કરવા જોઈએ. That is something which Lord Dalhousie promoted. So he was not, he had both the sides. He was good also and he was bad also. Okay. Within 100 years from Battle of Plassey, that is 1757, the British rule and the empire both expanded. So we started from Battle of Plassey, right? Like the Britishers came as traders. They started Battle of Plassey, and in next 100 years they were able to establish their power, their rule over India. That is by 1857 they were able to establish their power in India. They had to face lot of dissatisfaction of the Indian state, and this manifested in the form of the first struggle of independence in 1857. So there were lot of policies which the Indians did not like of the British. Okay, they did not support lot of policy of the British. Lot of rulers also did not like Britishers, and because of this the first war of independence was made in 1857. That is, people protested against the British. There was a war declared by combining many rulers, and they attacked the Britishers in the year 1857. This 1857 ka war, we will do it when the chapter comes, but this is the brief I am telling you. The Indians, they joined hands for the first time and attacked Britishers. Okay, so this war we will do it when it comes, but this is just a brief I am telling you about the war. Okay, so this was the policy of annexation that was done by Lord Dalhousie.